So hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Justria, and if you are new here, hi. If you've been here, what's good? Like you already know like how we do it over here. Big love over here. Thank you for tuning in. And today you guys, we are going to be talking, well, I'm going to be talking about things that I've learned in life. And I know like y'all think like I'm a youngin', but I went through a lot in life. Tears. Let me stop though, but let me get into the video for real though, cause yeah. Number one, life is not always as easy as it seems. Like, just because you have something in life that you want to do, you're going to have to work your butt off. You have to work smarter. You're going to have to work harder at times, sometimes smarter. And sometimes you're going to have the ups and the downs. And, like, life never tells you what it's going to throw. Like, life is going to be like, hey, we're going to get you this job. Or, hey, such and such is going to happen. Like, it does not prepare you for this. So, you have to be not prepared in a sense, because you can't be prepared for what you've never experienced before, but you have to have this spot about you that no matter what happens, that you're going to continue with whatever you say that you want to do. 2, forgiveness is key in life. I know it sounds cliche. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. It is because you need forgiveness to move forward. If you're not in a forgiving mood or forgiving people in general, like, you're not gonna make it far in life. Because you're gonna be mad, holding grudges, and people are gonna be living their best life out there, and you just gonna be still mad about what they did to you when you was younger, or what they did to you when you was at this point in time. Bury the hatchet and move forward. Like, trust me, it's nothing. Like, you're holding on to something for no reason. Like, I get like it hurts you, but it's a time to grieve. It's a time to feel. It's a time for everything. At some point, you have to move on and have to move forward from the hurt that anybody has caused you. Because you probably hurt somebody too, and they probably like, oh, you wouldn't want somebody to be like, oh, she did this when we was younger. Like, you could have been beating bitches' asses up like boom, bam, kalam. And you done got into adulthood, and now you done matured, and you don't want nobody holding you back to your 12, 16-year-old self when you 45, like, oh, such and such used to really kick some ass back in the day, man. You know, can't trust her. You won't want that energy. 3rd, you have to learn how to do new things, and learning new things like constantly. Like, the world is ever evolving. Like, you need to know the basics, like how to write in cursive, how to do basic math, stuff that's important, that is relevant to this day and time. Knowing who the president is not as important as knowing how to budget, how to finance, how to vote, when to vote, what to vote for, what do each party mean, and what do they stand for. Like, knowledge is everlasting. Like, do you know how to speak Spanish? Do you know how to speak another language? Do you know how to sew? Do you know about the barter? Do you know about guns and butters? Like, you have to learn something new every single day, whether it be a mental, a spiritual, or type of learning. You have to do some kind of learning every day. Number 4, you need to have goals, and like little goals to get to the bigger picture. Because everybody has this big picture where there is, I want to be a business owner, or I want to have X, Y, and Z. Or I want to do this, I want to do that. You need little goals so that you can be on this right path to get to where you need to be at. Number 6, I think you have to be able to bounce back from a setback, because life is not always sunshines and butterflies and cupcakes and lovey-dovey. And sometimes it's hurt. If life hurts, you have to be able to bounce back from certain things. Like, number 7, you have to have multiple streams of income. Whether you are in stocks, trade, or business, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, you are here pimping, however you do it, multiple streams of income just in case emergency hits. Number 8, speaking of income, financial literacy. Whether you believe in having a credit score, not having a credit score, paying for it in cash, paying for it with your card, whatever, but you have to practice financial literacy. Financial literacy will take you from here to here when you only have an $8 job, or a job that pays you $8, or a business that hasn't really taken off yet, but you still have a job that pays you like $1,200 a month, and your business is like only brings you like $500 a month or whatever. Like, it'll teach you how to budget and how to live and survive out here frugally and the best way that you possibly can. Number 9, you have to know how to that everybody that you meet is not your friend. You need to get you a set of friends if you can, and learn how to be okay by yourself. Because sometimes you and your friend, y'all be beefing, and if you cannot stand on your own 2 feet by yourself without your friend or the people that you hang around you, then it's like whatever. And like a lot of times we think, oh, the more the merrier. Like, y'all, I literally have probably 1 or 2 friends. Okay, everybody else is just associates that we like, ha ha ha, kiki, like whatever. And with that, it's like, if you can't be by yourself, or you constantly like, and like, cause sometimes you need somebody, but sometimes you have to like have a friend and get you a real friend, not just somebody that's saying that they're your friend in public because it's convenient for you. And 10, lastly but not least, the most important thing I've learned so far is be patient. It's a marathon, not a race. Life does not end until you're like. So with that being said, when I say you're not, like, you still have time. And sometimes you might not get to that place where you want to be at as fast as you want to, or you might not be there yet or whatever. But as time goes on, like, you live, you learn, you move forward. There's so much in life that you can learn from people, things, and events that actually happen and go on in life, that it is the ridiculousness. Like, sometimes like, examples. I have not finished school yet. And when I wanted to go back to school, things are not lining up like they're supposed to. I found out that I haven't got my credits for the classes that I took and retook. And it's just like, all right, man, I'm 23. Like, it's people out here that have been out of college for like a year or 2 years, or people who's working on their masters at 23, or people who done got all this right here. But it's not my time. Everything will happen in its time. You cannot rush, you cannot speed up things, and you cannot fast forward. Sometimes you need patience. Sometimes it's life lessons that you have to take, and everybody's road in life is not the same. And you can't compare yourself to this person or that person or this person or that person, because you never know. Because what looks good over there, you might not understand what they had to go through to get to that point in life. And you might be like, oh man, like, I don't have no help, I don't have this. If I would have had this, I could have been here, yada yada yada. But it's at your own pace. As long as you're making progress and steps forward, you will always be in the winning. You will always be winning in life. And like I said, it's a marathon, not a race. Marathons take time, and in order to complete a marathon, you have to train for months. You have to get knowledge. You have to study. You have to change certain things. You have to do, like, it's just a lot. So life is a marathon, not a race. You can't speed through it and think like, oh man, like, no. There's time for certain things, and there's going to be a time where you're going to be single. There's going to be a time when you're in love. There's going to be a time when you're sad. There's going to be a time when you're happy. There's going to be a time when you're this. And if you take your time and you appreciate every little moment that you have in that moment, life will be lit. Now, with that being said, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. These are 10 things that I have learned so far in life. I know it sounds like really corny, man, corny or whatever, but the corniness works, and it is everything that you need plus more. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and love you. Blue face, baby. I'm every woman's fantasy. I look so constipated. Let me go. Because I was like, looking mad constipated. Reading.